Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books. How can I grow my business, my local reselling business, beyond myself so that I don't have to do everything? It's January 6th, 2022. It's Thursday, and I'm here in the warehouse far too late. I should really be home already, but I needed to finish a couple of things, and then I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, local Dollar Tree, buy several red balloons, and those will be put out um, for people to notice my signs and my sale. That's become one of my signatures anyway for my local sale. So this week or tomorrow, having my sale, Saturday, Sunday, etc. And going forward, I'm going to be doing it weekly, and we will see how that goes. Now, this is why I had this thought to make this video about how to, or at least how I plan on growing my business so that I don't have to do everything, and so that I can be more hands-off on a lot of what needs to be done. Currently, if you're not aware, I've been reselling online, specifically started with Amazon with just books, reselling online for about 7.5 years. So later this year will be 8 years. That's how it started, and now it's grown to Amazon FBA, Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, eBay, and this local warehouse sale, which I've been doing for a little over 2 years now, monthly now. I've been doing it monthly. This will be the first time I'll start doing it weekly. And the bookstore, which I made one video about, and I'll continue to make some videos. I promise there'll be more coming out. And the bookstore I have that I'm utilizing currently to store all the stuff I have for sale online, all the individual stuff I have for sale on Amazon and eBay. But will eventually, once I get it up and running, I've already made some improvement, a lot of improvements on it actually, which I'm not sure if I talked about that, but anyway, I have made a lot of improvements on it, and so that's where I am as well. So those are all the things that are going on, and it's a lot. So this 2022, I thought last year I would be doing this, moving the business beyond myself, because last year I hired, well, I believe it was 2020 is when I actually started doing that. But anyway, it went into 2021 where I had somebody listing on eBay for me. They were listing at home. They would come pick up a couple boxes. I trained them to do books, CDs, DVDs. I think that was it. But anyway, they were listing for me. They listed probably over hundreds of items during the time frame that they were with me. And it worked out pretty well. And then anyway, it didn't, what ended up happening is they started doing something else and not being able to help me out. And so I just decided to stop working with them, which happens. But when it lasted, it was good. And I felt that, oh, now I'm really going to go, my trajectory is headed towards being more hands-off on a lot of stuff. And so I learned some stuff from that, do's and don'ts and that kind of thing. And my plan is this year, number one, is to have someone not just help out, but to essentially run my sale. Bare minimum Saturday and Sunday, ideally Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but at least to run it Saturday and Sunday. Because Friday, as of now, I'm still in the warehouse. Even if there wasn't a sale going on, I would still be in here more than likely, sorting a Gaylord or sorting donations, pricing things out for Amazon and eBay, putting together eBay lots, all that stuff that I do. Also, of course, preparing other stuff to put out for the local sale. So I'll normally be here on a Friday anyway. So, however, I would prefer if someone is doing Friday as well, because then they could run it and deal with people's questions, taking their money, all the stuff that's required. So that's the first step, is that getting someone in place that is going to run the sale. And if at all possible, that person would be able to help stock at least one day during the week. If that doesn't work out, I would get someone else to help stock. Because what I find is it does take time, to put stuff on the shelves. They're alphabetized. You got to put it in the right area, the right section, straighten out the shelves, all that stuff. It takes time. If I have 200 CDs to put out, it's going to take several hours. It's not something you can just do in 15 minutes. So that is time consuming. Anyway, so that would be ideal. So if it's not going to be the person, it all depends on, how it goes. Because I have someone in mind right now, and they might not be able to, based on their current schedule, be able to help out with the restocking. But we'll work something out. But so it's going to be, the most important thing though is going to be having someone running the sale. And then the next thing is finding someone to start listing for me on eBay. Number one, got tons of books to list on eBay, a lot of really great stuff, and I continue to get in other media that is better for eBay. So someone listing on eBay for me, and then that person I will, once I get them solid with eBay, I can also show them how to set up an FBA shipment, which is a whole different animal. But if I get someone when I get someone in place to do both those things, I can essentially give them, here's 100 CDs. I showed you how to go through the process, go through Exceller list, list everything on there, and then go over to Amazon, print out the stickers, put the stickers on it, all that stuff. And anyway, so having someone doing that, but first of all, eBay. And so then it's going to be somebody running the sale, listing on Amazon and here and there on eBay. eBay and here and there on Amazon. And then my bookstore, which is only a bookstore in a traditional retail space, unlike this one, which is in a warehouse space that I converted to a book and media store, is I slowly work on getting that to the point where I can open it. And then when I'm going to open it, I would need someone to be running that as well. I don't know if I'll get to that point this year, but my big ones are having someone in place that I can trust, that is on time, that is consistent, running this sale and helping with that. And then the listing on eBay and on Amazon. Those two are huge to make me more hands-off with a lot of what my business is about. And so the most difficult part, though, the thing that's left, basically, is the sourcing, right? How do I train somebody to be able to get a donation in of books, and then they're going to have to go through the books and look them up on Amazon, look them up on eBay, get a sense of what makes sense where. So that's another piece of the puzzle that I have not yet figured out in terms of how to train that person. I mean, know how to, right? Show them how to scan things, look things up on Amazon, look things up on eBay. The how to, but whether or not that is something that I put a lot of time into, and then they could leave either to go become a reseller themselves or just get another job, right? But anyway, there's definitely going to be some people out there who's going to do that. So that's something that would take time. And once that was done, then I would essentially just be making sure everything is running smoothly. And of course, no one's, people aren't going to stay around someone might stay around for 10 years, but more than likely that I'd have to hire somebody else. Suddenly someone would leave and I'd have to find another eBay lister. I'd have to find someone to run the store. Those things are going to happen. So, and I understand, that would be someone maybe that I would hire who'd be a manager who would kind of run the whole thing. But again, the income has to go up for me to be able to afford to pay these people. So that's the idea of the local sale, that I start doing it weekly, and that I get more people in. We'll see after the first 4 weeks how it goes. If I can get more people in here through the doors than I did just doing it once a month. I think I will, because being open, 4 times the amount of time or amount of days, I believe that's right. Instead of 3 days a month, it's going to be, 12 days a month, that more people will come in, will just see the signs I have out, will see an ad I have running, and, will come in, because I know every sale I have, I always get at least 10 or 12 people, if not more, that are brand new. And or rather, I should say, that are just off of the signs, that just drove past, walked past even, rode their bike past, skateboarded past. I've had all those different kinds of people ran past, and they come in, they see the sign, or they come in, they see the sign, and they come into the store. So that's the idea. So that's the first one, getting someone in place, and for the running the sale, and that's going to take time. And I understand it, but ideally by the end of this year, I'll have someone in place who I can trust, who's running the sale, who's kind of taken ownership of it, and someone is listing. These are the two things I want, a bare minimum. That person in place, and someone who's an eBay and FBA Amazon lister. Those two are huge. I think my income will go up a lot from the local sale and from listing way more online. Yeah, and we'll see. Because it's gotten to the point where it's so much for me to do that I just, I can't continue along this pace. It's going to wear me out. It's not smart. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel as well, and I appreciate everybody that watches and follows along with the journey. And I want to do other things like make better quality videos, like get a logo, like get a website for my local business. Things that I don't ever find the time to do. Those are just small examples, but there's a lot of little things that add up. Maybe doing a better, marketing campaign, just all these little things that working on the business instead of always working in the business. So anyway, so that's my plan, is by the end of the year, I will have not achieved those goals if I don't have those two things in place. Someone here running the sale, taking it over, and somebody listing on eBay and Amazon for me. So those are two huge ones, because I can just imagine, that would just, for me, it would relieve so much that I would be basically just like the sourcer / sorter would become kind of my role. Of course, running everything else, paying the bills and all that, but just in terms of in the business, that would be basically what I would become. Whoever the eBay lister is, here's 20 books, great books that you can list, and they can list them and get to the point of, I don't have to actually look over their shoulder and all that kind of stuff. But then there'd be a lot more shipping, but that's fine. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Follow my journey. Also, I've been on YouTube a long time. I should make a video about that. I've got videos going back, I think, 6 years. So I'm one of the original early book and media resellers to make videos on YouTube. So check out some of those older videos, even some of them might not apply, especially some of those Amazon ones, how things have changed over the years, but still a lot of them do hold up for sure. A lot of similar concepts. See you in the next video. Take care.